Huzzah! I hope
Huzzah.
everyone is having a good weekend.
Oh.
I feel like you're still recovering from last weekend. You, my
A
dear
little.
Abby. Yeah. I I think my husband is doing the same. Like just people who work at Comic Con had to have like a whole week of just unwinding from
Yeah,
Comic
no,
Con.
like I already took like that Monday off because I knew I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna be able to like really function. Also didn't really want to like put up with my work that day
No,
after
that's totally
work.
fair.
Um, but yeah, no. Me and my husband both crashed really, really hard that Monday. Like we slept in until probably about 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, and that's like late for us because he's usually up by 6 and I'm usually up by 7
Yeah.
for our regular work kind of stuff. Um, and then we each took like a really hard 2 hour nap that Monday. So
I
yeah.
so I didn't get a chance to not go to work on Monday. Sorry, I'm totally blanked. Like I didn't have a chance to take off, right? Because I knew you were taking off, and I didn't work. Comic Con, so I didn't find a
Yeah.
reason for me to take off, right?
I mean, someone had to take care of the warehouse kitties.
Yeah, and their bowls were empty, but I was so I think it was because maybe it's just because we're in the middle of a pandemic and
hmm
such. But when I tell you my social battery ran out after Saturday night, I think.
Mm.
Like I was I was so exhausted after Saturday. And I actually had to take Sunday off. And I also had some
Yeah.
things I had to do for my husband because he was away, correct? You know what I mean? Like I had to take care of his
Yeah.
little eggies and stuff. But I took Sunday off and I didn't realize how drained I was because I took Sunday just to relax and recover.
Yeah.
I slept all day, and I was like, "How? Is it because I haven't seen any people? Because I saw a lot of people. Like I saw people I haven't seen since the beginning of the pandemic, and I was
I was
so
about to say,
excited to
it's
see
like I
them.
know you've been to like AWA back in
I
like
have been to AWA.
October, but like
Mm-hmm.
the energy you were giving, like I know this is gonna sound like really like white girlish, but the energy you were giving off at Comic Con was completely different from the energy you were giving off at AWA.
Well, the energy in AWA was like, I'm finally at a convention. I'm
Right.
finally at a huge convention. I'm going to nerd out. But the energy at Comic Con is, I'm at a convention with all of my friends. All of my
Yeah,
friends
it's
that
like
I
I'm
haven't seen in
home.
years.
Like this, it's like I am home. Like this, like
Yes,
I know
that
that like in
felt.
the Southeast, like we can see a lot of our friends at
Mm-hmm.
these bigger conventions like Dragon Con, AWA, MomoCon, all this other stuff, but it's
Right.
like our home con is Comic Con.
Forever and always.
hmm
I had fun. I had so much fun. But I would like to discuss the differences
Mm.
um, because I went as a regular con goer. Yeah, I didn't work. How was it
Yeah.
behind the scenes for you?
Um, it was a little difficult to like catch our stride because we had a year off. And
That's true.
like the
Oh, I wish we
setups
could have
were
got
completely
Shelzor in
different.
here.
There was like internal change, like on Comic Con side and the BJCC side, like and everyone was trying to like catch their stride with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it went really well.
I think
Like
so.
really, really well. I like Comic Con has some of the best attendees. They genuinely do.
That I do agree with
Um,
too. They really do.
um, so I think I don't know, like where I was, like I didn't get to see a lot of the overall convention and stuff. But it
Mm-hmm.
seemed like no one really wanted to be like a pain in the ass. Like some of them were,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I do agree with
but
that. I
like
don't think.
overall, like it's one of those things that's like, oh, in a group of people, one person's being a pain in the ass. And like, but the group is just like, stop being a bitch and do what they tell you to do.
I think it's also it was a different vibe because, you know, these are people who also haven't been to a convention in a while.
A lot of these people haven't.
Yeah. And
Like
I think,
Comic-Con is a lot of these people's one con. Like, this is the
yeah.
con they go to
And then
every
that's it
year.
for the
It's the
year.
only
Yeah.
con they go to every year.
Hmm. And to be honest, I loved the vibes because you see, I feel like with me, the energy, it's the same with everybody else. It's just the energy was different just because you have these people who haven't been out at a convention in a while. And can I just
Right.
say, y'all's cosplays, y'all's being any fucking cosplayer out there, y'all are
Yeah.
amazing. I found a
There were
Stella
like some
cosplay.
really, really fucking on point cosplays.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I saw
The Doc
a
Ock one?
lot.
Oh
I saw the
my
Doc
God.
Ock
So,
one.
okay, we can't, to the listeners, there was a Doc Ock cosplayer, right?
From Spider-Man.
From
From
Spider
Spider-Man.
Man. Yeah. And it was the Alfred Molina, you know,
Mhm.
Spider, Doc Ock.
Mhm.
They built the arms, right? Coming out of its back, and it looked phenomenal. Oh my gosh. That took me out. I was like, that's amazing. I love cosplays like that. Just like you can tell they dedicated so much time to it.
Like, okay, that's one of them, but like,
Hmm.
I saw, um, what is it? One for All. So like in My Hero Academia, there's All Might who has All for One. No, it's All for One and One for All. Okay, so All Might has One for All, and then the villain, I don't remember what his name is, but his like the arch nemesis of All Might is All for One.
Hmm.
And I think like it's been a while, like 2 or 3 years since I've watched the show. The villain is referred to as All for One. And he's like mutated. He doesn't really have a face or a head, really. He has this like really weird apparatus around his
Hmm.
neck kind of situation. Someone showed up with that. Like in his
Oh
suit with that apparatus,
dang!
it looked
Oh
sick. It looked
shit!
so fucking good.
Was this on Saturday? All the okay,
Why
a
why
lot of
are
the
you
best
asking me
cosplayers should.
that? Do you
Oh
really
yeah,
think
all
I
the
can
days
tell the
are.
difference between
I
the
mean,
days?
yeah, I guess so. I feel like for me, cosplaying, the best cosplays are on Saturday because that's when the con
The
really
premiere
starts
day.
kicking.
Everybody wants to like premiere it to the most people.
Yes, and it's also usually for conventions, cosplay contests and stuff are held on
Yeah.
Saturdays. So I went Friday and Saturday, right? And Friday was
Yeah.
very chill. I loved how chill it was. I was in a Chell. For those who know who Chell is, she's from
Mm,
uh,
mhm, mhm.
the Rotel El Dorado. I was in a Chell cosplay, right?
Rotel to El Dorado.
The Rotel to El Dorado. You know what I mean? It's the Rotel to El
Proof that
Dorado,
we
and I'm
haven't
Chell.
fully recovered.
You can tell. So I was super excited because, first of all, let's be honest. Anyone who's seen Chell, it's a simple cosplay. Okay, she's just in a loincloth and
It's a
in a top.
minimal cosplay.
Yes, but it's also because I was lazy. Because I wasn't. I tried to like get into the cosplay mindset. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
couldn't. So and it was warm. So I was like, you know what? Let's just break out Chell. It's warm. I'll be in cosplay and maybe I'll just find. I think it's because the time away from cosplay has made me not want to cosplay because I forgot. It's weird. It's not like I forgot how to cosplay, but I forgot the feeling of cosplay. You know what I mean? So I
Hmm.
was like, I'll go and chill. I didn't think I would be popular. I didn't think anyone knew who the fuck I was. But no, a
Girl.
lot of people knew who I was, and I was very proud. And I was like, oh, this is why. This is nice. You know, people complimenting me on my cosplays and such. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And they all said I looked like the character. It was a good ego boost for me. It
E.
was hella good. And then on Saturday, I didn't cosplay. I had a Mabel sweater, the one with the
Yeah.
star and stuff. Mabel from
Hmm.
Gravity Falls. And people complimented me on my fucking sweater. And I was just straight chilling. I was like, oh, thank you. This is so sweet. So yeah, I had a good time. I think people just miss being out in cosplays and stuff.
Right.
And I miss seeing people in cosplay. Fuck, man.
I'm a little disappointed with like the con overall.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there were no Chinese gay boys. There were only
There was
I
one
cosplayed.
or two.
No. There were three. Two Wei Wuxians and a Lanzan.
Oh,
And then
so
there was
you
me
just need to
cosplaying
educate
as
them.
JC, but like,
You need to educate them. That's all. Educate them in the gay boys. Um.
I don't like. There were so many more like, um, Untamed, Modao Zushi, Heaven Official, Scum
Mhm.
Villain, Self Saving Service. Like there were so many more of them at Awa than there were here. There
Well,
were
because
only
it was a
Modao
little bit
Zushi.
bigger. Yeah.
Eh.
And also, it's not in Alabama. Atlanta, I think, is more diverse, and you have a bigger Asian population in Atlanta. So dressing up as Chinese gay boys, I think, makes more sense because in Alabama, we ain't got shit.
No,
I mean, we don't. We just don't. Okay, we
we
don't.
don't.
And it's Alabama.
Yeah.
Um, but I did love your cosplay. Goodness, I'm obsessed with your
Yeah, because
JC
you didn't really
cosplay.
get to see me in it at Awa.
No. Mm-mm. Because you were running around and I was running around, but I actually got to see you in it. It was wonderful. You looked good. Ah,
Thanks.
your height really played into the whole. Man, you were dreamy. Not gonna lie, you were just fucking dreamy. You were tall, long dark hair, and I was like, oh hello. You were
I was
dreamy.
in purple, your favorite
Yeah,
color.
you were in purple. Like you were just
I mean,
screaming.
I guess I'm glad you're not like a lesbian or bi, or you would have been all over me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd be like, listen, you're gonna wear this on our
Hey.
date. You gotta. I won't accept anything less. Um, but yes, there were some fantastic cosplays. I still haven't posted any of the pictures that I took that weekend. I really should.
You really
But
should.
I really
I
should.
love some of like the snarkier cosplays because I know a friend of ours did like a gender swap Cosmo and Wanda with their husband.
Oh yes, and I know who you're talking
And
about.
she, who was cosplaying Cosmo,
Oh my god.
had these leather straps on all over her torso
Oh
and
my god.
legs.
Listen,
And
let
people
me
were
just
calling her Daddy
Daddy
Cosmo. And
Cosmo. Listen, let me break this down for
and
you,
she
okay?
loved it.
So you see Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents, right?
Yep.
And
Hmm.
you see like the dorky Cosmo, comedic relief idiot,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
This our friend, right, who cosplayed Cosmo, she already
Uh-huh.
had like green hair, like lime
Yeah.
green hair. And she's like, "Well, what kind of cosplays would go with lime green hair?" And she chose Cosmo, and I'm so glad she did, cuz she had the whole white shirt and the sleek black
Black
tie,
pants.
right? And the black pants. And I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay, that looks good. I can tell you're Cosmo." But no, she didn't stop there. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
She added like the leather straps and it went right across her chest and like on her thighs, you know? And I saw her from a distance, right? And I immediately, because she was on the bottom of the stairs of the first floor and I was at the
Yeah.
top. And I connected her eyes, like our eyes locked, right?
Yeah.
And I ran and I was like, listen, I don't know if anyone's told you this, but you're fucking hot. That's a Cosmo. You're just, you look
Again, it's a
good.
good thing you're not a lesbian or a bi, or you'd been all
I
over
know.
her.
First of all, if I was
Goes
lesbian or bi
down.
or have any attraction to women, I would be stumbling over my words. I would not be as confident as I am because I'm like, I ran down and I was like, I need a photo of you. You look hot. And every time I see her, I was like, dude, you look hot. And I'm
Hot.
just, dude. And her Wanda, which is her husband, he cosplayed
Yeah.
Wanda. He was adorable.
He's adorable in general,
Adorable.
though.
And I'm just like,
He's
it's
like the
funny 'cause, he
perfect,
was
like,
super, super adorable,
opposite.
and she was so, so hot. And I was like, that's Daddy right there, Daddy Cosmo.
Like
And I think
everyone
it,
was calling her Daddy.
well, because she looked so good. And I
She
think,
looked good.
yeah, and I think that also sparked that confidence and stuff, you know? Because now
Hmm.
she's back into the cosplay thing, and I'm like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. But dude, her Cosmo. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Now, like, you know about the Cosmo, but did you know about the Shaggy?
Mm-mm.
There's a Shaggy on staff that was had borrowed some other leather straps, not from our friend, but from another person, a friend of his. And he walks in and it's just like, I am a power bottom Shaggy.
I have not seen that. Shit,
Wait,
man.
actually, I think I
I
can
might
send that
have,
to you.
but I will also say for one of those days I was, not in the right of
It was
mind.
Saturday. It was
Yeah, it was
absolutely
Saturday, so
Saturday.
I was not in the right of mind. Um, but I had a good time. Oh goodness, there was a Stella cosplay from the Winx Club, and she was also worried that no one would recognize her. And I was like, "You're Stella from Winx Club. You're like everyone's childhood, you know." So I was
Mm.
very excited to see her.
I got to see a She-Ra. She looked really good. I mean,
Oh,
she
I
was
saw.
short. I know
Yes,
I'm tall, but
it
she
was
looked
the
really good.
yes. I saw the Shira as well, and she was perfect. Oh my god, I miss cosplays. Man, there were so many of them.
There
There
were
was
a
a
lot
lot of
of
uh,
My Hero and Demon Slayer.
that's it, Demon Slayer. We counted. So I was hanging out with a group on Saturday, and we counted all the
Yeah,
Demon Slayer cosplays. There was more than half of them were Demon Slayer cosplays, and the other half was the My Hero Academia. Oh, there was a
right.
oh god, there was a perfect Star and Marco from Star versus the Forces of
Oh,
Evil, and they were
I don't
doing
think I
the
saw them.
oh I have the oh my god I have the photo. They did the Blood Moon dance outfits that they had,
I think I heard
and
about them. I do think I
they
heard
were
about them. I don't think I
absolutely
ever
perfect,
got to
and her
see
dress
them.
was glowing. Like she had like lights in her dress.
I love when cosplayers do that. Like
I
I
do
like
too.
add that just extra layer of like mwah to their
I love
cosplay.
that
I
too.
love it.
It was so pretty. And she had the wand, and she made the wand, and the wand was perfect. Everything about that was perfect. And I saw them like a few times because the first time I asked them for a photo, I didn't have my phone. And I chased them down. I was like, I need a photo of you. Y'all look amazing. So they were a fantastic pair. I applaud them. They were so good. I'm trying to think of all the cosplays that. Where's my phone?
Yeah, where is your phone, ma'am?
It's right here.
I didn't get any
Wherever my shirt
like
is.
cosplay photos. The only cosplay photo I got was of that power bottom Shaggy was to send to
Oh,
our friend.
I found this Persephone and Hera. I got that.
I actually did
Oh,
see a couple of Persephones and like Hera's, and I think I saw one Hades from Lore
I don't
Olympus.
remember if I saw. I must have missed the Hades one. Um, Rockstar Foxy from the Five Nights at Freddy's, the newest
Oh,
game.
I didn't see that one.
She was
I saw.
insane because it was like a crafted. It wasn't like a fursuit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like a crafted suit that she wore or they wore. I don't know,
Yeah. Hmm.
a crafted suit that they wore, and it was like shiny and like kind of metallic, and they did the gloss right on it. They were fantastic as Rockstar Foxy. Venom, I saw Venom from Valorant. That was amazing. And let's see, there's Daddy Cosmo.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
saw
mean, there was so
the
much I didn't really get a chance to like process a lot of it,
yeah, there
if
was
that makes sense.
the Golden Guard from the Owl House. There was a lot of Owl House
I
cosplayers.
did see one of them. I
Yes.
did see one of them. They had to they came up and requested tape so they could tape their cowl to their
Yeah.
mask. Um and we actually had a little bit of tape that hopefully wasn't gonna like affect the paint job or like leave a residue on their fabric.
Oh, right. Because we got to take care of those cosplayers, man.
And they look real. I saw an Ida at a glance.
I saw the Ida, and she was stunning. She was just
I didn't
pretty.
like.
She was
I was
so
about to say.
pretty.
I didn't get a real good chance to like process like her outfit. All I saw was like the hair, because
The
that's
hair
her,
and
and
her
like kind of the
face.
dress to kind of give like clue in what I was seeing. I didn't get a good look at her, unfortunately.
I did because she was in. So I saw her in several panels, and we'll get out of the cosplays to talk about the guests in a bit. But
Huh.
the reason why we had so many Owl House cosplayers is because the voice actor for Luz, which I still haven't met and I'm still pissed off about, she was at the con.
Why didn't you get to meet
And
her?
huh?
Why didn't you go meet her?
Um, she had early morning panels, like from like 10 or 11 in the morning, and I would always miss them. I missed the one on Friday because I didn't know what time she'd be there, and that was fair. And I tried to make it the one on Saturday, but I couldn't get my chores done in time. So there was that, which is fine. Um,
Nah,
but
like
I
anytime I
got to
go on a
see her from a
multi-day
glance.
trip, like everything has to be like cleaned and put
Oh no,
away.
I told
I'm
you I
not
have
dealing
like
with a damn fucking thing. Yeah, I know you got chickens to deal
I
with,
have
but
chickens
like,
and stuff. I had to deal with stuff, but all in all, great cosplays in Comic Con. I can go a whole fucking stream on just cosplays and cosplayers because I love them.
yeah,
They're amazing. I'm proud of you for your work. Or if you bought it, doesn't matter. Y'all looked amazing.
yeah.
10
As
out of
long as
10.
you're having fun.
As long as you're having fun, I'm proud of you because bro, there were so many. And it really did reignite my love of cosplay again. Like Awa did, okay, but it really was Comic Con. And I don't know
Yeah,
why. Maybe because everyone was chill. That really, really helped. Um,
I think what it was is like what makes Comic Con congoers Comic Cons is that they're so nice.
they are very nice.
They are
And
so like you're
they
always
were
gonna get
very
the
nice.
buttholes,
Oh, yeah.
but like I don't know, like everybody was losing something and then going immediately, like turning it in, like when it was found, was turning it
Mm-hmm.
in immediately to lost and found.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we had, or I haven't heard about a problem, with like obnoxious guests or not guests, congoers, or,
Mm,
but I think this one was more chill, and I think everyone was just glad to be
absolutely.
back. And they were like, "Do not step on any toes," because if you I think they understand that if someone ruins it, it will ruin it for everybody else. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so everyone was
Yeah.
very careful and respectable. Like they respected everybody, which was really
Yeah.
nice.
Like
Um,
even like the rave kind of had like a different vibe. Like not a bad vibe, but like every year people try and like start conga lines in the rave, and
oh
that's
yeah,
like that's put in the rules like for Comic Con that that's not allowed.
yeah.
Not a single conga line was attempted this
Oh
year.
good.
Several people got on other people's shoulders,
Oh yeah.
but got down immediately when the stage like dancers, I guess is the best term for them, told them to get down.
Were you a stage dancer?
No.
I missed out on the rave as well,
It was
but
good. We had a new DJ, and it was his first time
oh,
DJing
can we
for a
talk about I was gonna say we can talk about the guests now. So who is our DJ?
the very lovely Rob Roman Voice here on Twitch was the DJ for Comic Con. It was his first anime convention. It was his first like in-person rave to DJ. He does
Could
Saturday night DJing, and he'll have his own little VR chat club that he streams to, um, and like mixes his own music and everything. So he actually came and DJ'd for Comic Con this year, and he had a
um
blast.
yeah, I was supposed to say,
It
could
was
you
so
type
much
his
fun.
name? Could you type his name in case people wanted to see it in chat?
Yeah.
I missed out on the
Rob
rave, and I hated it.
Roman.
I hated that I missed out, but it was anyway. I had to go home and do chores. Fuck. Um, there it is. But I was so excited because we listen to him when he streams on Twitch when we're
Yeah.
working out or just hanging out. We will listen to him and we try to catch a stream. And I was in one of his streams in the VR thing, right? But I had to leave because
Yeah.
it was too chaotic and I was getting motion sick. Because
Mm.
it was fun.
No,
It was
and it was
so
just the
fun.
motion sickness for you because you
It
get
was just the
motion sick
motion
very
sickness,
easily.
very. But the one thing was they put me in a shopping cart at the Kmart at a
Oh.
VR chat, and they like it went crazy, and I got so fucking sick, and I was like, I gotta get off this ride, bro. But he was so nice, and like his group of friends were so nice. They were all so very nice.
Yeah, he was super sweet. I actually got to meet him thanks to Cheldor
Yeah,
um beforehand. He was
I'm
super
just
sweet.
I was just so happy he got to show off his skills at a convention. I really want to bring him back so that I can enjoy it.
I hope he comes back. I hope he
I do
wants to
hope
come
so.
back. I hope that Comic Con's able to bring him back. He is so sweet.
Yeah, I really hope he does come back too.
I feel like
Uh,
because we're friends with Chelzor and like he's friends with Chelzor, like Twitch friends with Chelzor, it's like I feel like if he's left alone with Chelzor's group for too long, he would also turn into like a goblin, like the rest of us.
I don't know why.
I
I
feel like
don't
he would
know
be a
why.
lot of
We're
fun
all
as a
fucking
goblin.
goblins. Yeah, we're all fucking goblins.
We are.
And Chelsea, she's just gonna sit there and accept it. Um,
I mean,
I don't.
she is Queen Goblin.
Mm, she
Don't
is
don't
Queen
try and say
Goblin.
that she isn't Queen Goblin. She is
No, she is.
absolutely Queen
She is.
Goblin.
Let me see if I can remember. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up my list here because I saw some of the special guests. I did not see Yaya Han this year.
I did.
I didn't get a chance to see her this year, but again, a phenomenal cosplayer. She was the one who
Oh
kind of
God, she's so pretty.
she's not only she's amazing, but she was the one who kind of pioneered it cosplay into the mainstream, and I cannot thank her enough for that. You know, because now we have more cosplayers and the community has grown, and I hope the community stays. I mean, there's always
Right.
toxicity in every community, but I
Hmm.
really hope that we try to still support each other because and Yaya Han, very important name in the cosplay world.
Absolutely.
I
Um,
also okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yaya kind of gives me like diva vibes, but not like toxic diva vibes. Does that
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sense?
Well, I mean, she's so successful. She's a boss ass bitch.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, go. Was it?
The fact that she has patterns like easily
Sold in
accessible to the
stores.
public, like
Yes.
you can walk into Joann's Fabrics and get like basic patterns for like a lot of like the base outfits that most people would need for
Mm-hmm.
cosplays, like unitards and bunny suits and things like that. She has patterns for it for cosplayers.
Mm-hmm. I
So,
I like she has honestly just done so much for the cosplay community.
mhm.
No one can say otherwise. Um we had our special guest Kazuha, which comes every year. They were playing
Every year.
phenomenally. I love them. They're so
She
sweet as
is
well.
so sweet.
She is so sweet. Actually, the whole
So
band is
sweet.
very sweet. Um,
They are, and she's so
yeah, they're very
cute.
good.
She's so little. I'm just really tall, but she's so little.
She
She's so
is so
small.
tiny. So I need to talk
Oh,
about.
and she runs around like on Sunday in a onesie. I don't know if
Oh,
you know that. She runs like for the past 4 or 5 years, she will run around in a onesie on
I
Sundays.
usually see her with her angel wings on. You know, the black
That's
wings.
her big look
Yeah,
for
and I
Friday and
know.
Saturday.
Yeah.
She'll usually put those on probably about an hour or two before she leaves her table to go to her concert, and
Mm-hmm.
will walk around with her wings. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They're so big and so beautiful.
I appreciate them. I
Hmm.
appreciate her, but them, the band. I do want to talk about Faye Mata and Karina I'm going to mess up her name. Bodiger? Did I say that
I
correctly?
don't know who these people are.
Okay, so they're voice actors, right? And the
Yeah.
reason why I'm bringing them up is because I went to two of the panels.
Yeah.
They had a smash. It was her and one other person too, but I don't know which one was also playing with her. So Fameata had two panels, kind of centered around video games, because they had a Smash, the Super Smash Brothers panel, where the
Yeah.
voice actors would play with uh, the congoers, and that was really fun. And they also had a Mario Party panel, which I went to, and I actually got picked to go up on stage and play.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
Did you
I
lose?
was freaking out, and this was on Saturday. Yes, I lost, but we had to in Mario Party you play one mini game and stuff.
Yeah.
I I didn't do good because we had a Donkey Kong team, and I think Donkey Kong was number one at the time. And I didn't, and
Uh,
thankfully I didn't change the placing or anything like that, but I did lose the mini game. It was so fun though. It was very, very fun to play with them. And they were all very nice. Like, holy shit. And I hope, I was telling my friend who was with me, I hope they continue to do that, or like other panelists have a
mhm.
similar idea, because they were the most engaging with their audience, and I loved them for it. They were so, so engaging with their audience. And that was a
Speaking
very
of
clever way to do it.
Yeah, speaking of engaging with their audience, I don't know who this person is, but a friend of ours does and really wanted to meet them but couldn't go because um reasons, just
Hmm.
reasons. And it was the fanfic author Cloud that had come
Oh.
by.
Hmm.
Apparently, so our friend sent me this. It was Cloud creating a TikTok saying that they were stopped by, I believe, airport security because they had an obscene amount of marbles that they were
Okay.
bringing to Comic-Con. I don't know. All I know is that our friend told us that it's a reference to one of the fanfics that was written.
Oh,
Um
okay. So we had marbles.
and our friend really wanted a marble, so I'm like, you are checking on my cat for me while I'm at Comic-Con, so I will get you a marble and an autograph. But so she was very sweet. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here for a
Oh.
friend that couldn't make it,
Yeah, yeah, but that's very sweet though. I love sweet guests like that.
right?
I
Because some
really
of them
do.
can be like assholes.
Of course they can, but I mean we've had a good like lineup of guests this year. We also had Merryweather Comics, which
Yes,
I
with
was
Lumi,
super
right?
excited. Yes. Uh, for anyone who hasn't heard of Merryweather Comics, which is insane because I'm pretty sure they've been memed several times. Um,
They may not know like the name, but they probably know like the memes.
yes. So you also like the console girls, like the comics with the different kinds of consoles, just human girls, whatever. They did the Clinic of Horrors. That's the newest one. Um, Anyone who has read the Clinic of Horrors on Webtoon, we saw the makers of those, like the creator of Clinic of Horrors and stuff like that. There's more.
Make it
They've created so
easy,
much.
Earth Chan.
Earth Chan, the
If you know,
creator of
if
fucking
you
Earth
know
Chan.
Earth Chan,
Yeah,
you know like that's Merryweather Common.
that's Merryweather Comics, and it looked like they had a good time. Like
It
I think
it
they
did,
they had a lot of panel, like a lot of people in their panels too.
and a lot of
Um,
people like at their table in the vendor
yes,
hall,
their table was there was always people at their table, unless they
and
weren't
it looked like they were
around.
having fun. It didn't look like they were like you can tell by people's faces. It's like it looked like they were having a lot of fun.
I agree. I think they had a great time. It looked like they had fun, and I want them to come back. I really want. I'm just saying, bring these back, please. I need them back. Uh, and then at the last, I think one of the last guests I personally want to talk about is Emirichu.
I never got to meet her. I didn't get a
I
chance to
went to
meet
her
her.
panel. Oh my god. So I don't know if anyone knows well, I don't know if everyone knows who Emi Richu is, but she is a story animator, storytelling animator. What would be the official title?
Well, A, she's on YouTube.
Yes, she is
Um,
on YouTube
and I guess like
and now on
you're
Twitch.
I
Holy
ge-
shit, she is now on
oh yeah,
Twitch. She
she
does
started
art
a
on
Twitch.
Twitch. She started a
Um,
Twitch.
I don't I guess you're not wrong in calling her an animator storyteller.
Right?
That
Storytelling
that's the most
animations.
accurate that I could think of.
Because I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Storytelling animations.
Yeah.
Um, and I actually saw her at Scribble Showdown. And to anyone who hasn't heard of Scribble Showdown, it's the what would that be considered? I guess Showdown.
I
I
don't
have
think
a game show. I think it's a game show
yeah, I think a
where
game show would probably be
the most appropriate term for that.
yeah,
So it's like this
it's
game show with Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps and the Odd Ones Out. You had Jaden Animations. Emi Richu was in there for the first half of the tour, and Ross O'Donovan.
speaking
And
of
I saw her.
Emirichu.
Yeah.
I think I like my husband showed me this and I sent it to you. Did you see Emirichu's video about the most embarrassing thing that happened to her
Yes, I did
during
at the thing. Yep. And someone made a joke about that too at the con. Um, but yes, I saw her at Scribble Showdown, and I actually got picked to ask a question, and I asked her what was her favorite memory of Scribble Showdown, right?
yeah?
And apparently she loved because I of course I follow her on Twitter. She loves our southern food. She said that
Oh,
like the southern food was
yeah.
something beyond, and she even mentioned this in her panel that the food we have here in the South is just it was so good. It was too good. And it blew her fucking mind. And I don't remember where they took her, but it
I
was
mean, they
actual.
need to take her to like a barbecue place.
They did. They took her to Jim and Nick's on Saturday or Sunday.
Eh, Jim and X is all right.
Yes,
Like
I
Full
agree.
Moons
I
is
think
all
it's just
right.
okay. But
You
like
need like the
she said,
iconic like hole in the wall, everything is covered in
soul
smoke and
food.
grease
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like
Southern
barbecue
food.
place.
And she said that Jim and Nick's blew her mind. And I was like, if Jim and Nick's blew your mind, you haven't been to
You
a good
you
country
wouldn't
place.
survive something like a full moon or something, and that's
Oh
even
god.
not top tier barbecue.
No, no. What would be good Southern barbecue? I think the best way to describe it is just a hole in the wall place
Yeah,
to get
covered
barbecue.
in smoke and grease.
Yeah. Damn. Country
I know
food.
that there's one
Love it.
here in Tuscaloosa called Archibald that like Chelsor will not shut up about.
Oh, yep. I have been to Archibald's. It was good.
And I can't blame them for that because it's that definition of a hole in the wall place covered in smoke and grease.
It's delicious. It's so good. There may be health violations everywhere, but it doesn't fucking matter because the food is so good. It's just delicious. Uh, but yes, so it looks like she enjoyed herself. And that was
I
her
mean,
first
if she comes
convention.
back.
Right, but that was her first ever like convention, like doing a
Oh,
panel and
really?
stuff. Yeah. And she had a video set up just for Comic Con, which was very
I
sweet.
did know about that. I hadn't
Yeah,
heard
it was
about
so
that.
sweet. It made me just feel proud to be a part of Comic Con. You know, it's just I was brimming with pride. So I'm glad I got to see her in her panels and such. I didn't get an autograph because her lines were so fucking long.
Yeah, they were really
They,
long.
she had so many fans. But fortunately for me, I have friends in the I have friends in places, right?
Yeah.
And one of them actually gave me her stickers that she was handing out to
Oh.
people she met. So he gave it to me. He's like, I got this for you because I know you can't see
Oh.
her, but I got this for you. And I was like, thank you. So I got one of her stickers, which was very sweet. But I did get to her panel, so that's more than enough for me. I sat in the second row, so very close to the first, so got to see her. I was very proud.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a great lineup of guests, and I
Yeah.
cannot wait for next year. I'm just excited to be at a con again, for sure.
Whoops, I
What
spelled
else?
that wrong.
Hmm? What was that?
It's Robert Roman's voice with
Ah,
an S. I spelled it wrong. That was my fault.
it's okay. That's why I asked you to do it because I would have done the same fucking thing. I can't spell for shit.
Um, I like I got to like meet so many people. Like there were a lot
Mm-hmm.
of like new people on staff. There were like you can tell that there were like new interactions with
Mm-hmm.
Congoers kind of situation. You can always like interact with the same people every year as staff, but like I was interacting with like like a lot more newer people that I had never met before. I don't know if it was their first time at Comic Con, or just people I had never had a chance to meet previously working Comic Con. Um, and that was exciting. It was very exciting to see like everyone excited for
Yeah,
Comic Con.
I was
I
definitely
also
excited.
I got to meet an online friend.
You did.
I did. You
I
didn't,
didn't
but
get a
I did.
chance. Yeah,
I got to meet Kumo.
that's right. I missed out because I was on Sunday, right?
Apparently he was there the entire weekend.
What the fuck?
Um,
Damn it, Kumo.
um, but because I was kind of like where I was located was kind of in the pit,
Mm-hmm.
my signal wasn't that great, so I didn't get a chance to like coordinate with him to meet with him on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that would have happened, I would have called you and be like, "Bitch,
Oh
get your
yeah.
ass down here." Um, which was very exciting. I don't really have any friends that I have made connections with online and then meet in person. A lot of times there are people I meet in person and then like develop
See
a friendship
online.
online.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's very exciting to meet Kumo. He is
That's
a follower
awesome.
of Chelsea or Chelsor. Um,
He
and
stopped by
he
my
does,
streams as well, and that was very sweet.
yeah,
Like it's.
he's a
I'm so
sweetheart.
sad I
He is
missed him.
so sweet. He is so sweet. I got to chat with him for a while. It was very exciting.
Good.
Now we need to get Pokey Poke.
We do need to get Pokepope, but I think
We can
they live
get
in
Ghost
Florida.
Hand too, but like Ghost Hand would have to travel international, it sounds like.
We need more, but
Why?
I'm glad we got
Why?
to see everybody. I think that was one thing that I really loved about the Comic Con was just we just got to see everybody,
Yeah.
and I miss connection. I just miss
Yeah.
seeing people in the connections.
As an
Uh,
introvert, I'm an introvert. There's no denying that. I am very much an
right.
introvert, but it was nice being able to see everybody.
I think
Like
so.
such a
Yeah.
large crowd again because it felt even though everybody was wearing masks like they were supposed to, it felt normal. This
It
felt
did.
like we were back on the track to having a normal life again.
I think so. Yeah. And everyone was very respectful. It was just
Yeah,
nice. It was so nice. And now I
it
miss
was
actually
super
going to a
nice.
con. And I'm excited because I think the next con I'm going to is MomoCon. Um, yeah, I
Momo
think
or
it's going to be
Magic City
MomoCon.
for me.
I think I like Magic City, but I think Momo for it's going to be for me because I missed out on Momo for a
Right.
while, and that technically is my favorite convention.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I also want to support our local conventions here in Alabama.
Right. Like Momo's in May and like Magic City Con
It's in July
usually
or
is in
June.
like June or July. So you
Hmm.
have time.
I do have time.
And it's
Money is the
local enough to
problem.
you that you don't have to worry about like hotels or anything.
That's true. That is true.
So it is a little bit easier on you.
Hmm. But then again, either or, I'm close to Atlanta too, so it's not that bad anymore. At least the drive.
Chatlanta.
Huh? Atlanta.
Atlanta?
No, no, no.
You did not say Atlanta.
I did. I said Atlanta.
Okay.
Swear to
Not
goodness.
what it
You can
sounded
go
like.
back on the recording. We're 49 minutes in. You go back in the recording, you hear it.
All right.
Puff
I'm
out
the
my
one that
chest.
does the highlights, so yeah.
Yeah, that's right. um, but yeah, that's gonna be my next con, and I'm actually going to go all out. I told my husband I'm gonna go all out in my cosplays for this year because, good lord, I miss them. Uh, but yeah, I think that's everything for Comic Con for me. I
For
played a lot of
you, yeah.
games. I
Oh, we
I
had
played.
wrestlers this year
We
at
did
Comic
have
Con.
wrestlers.
And I didn't
I
get a chance to go see them,
I
but
did. Did you know?
I
So I was
interacted with
very
some of
surprised.
them, and they were
Yeah.
so sweet. They were super sweet.
They had like a wrestling thing going on Saturday, and it
Yeah.
was very popular. I didn't think it would be so popular. I didn't think a lot of people would like wrestling like that. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
I'm not surprised by it.
It was
Like a
really
lot of people were surprised that like, oh, Comic-Con is bringing wrestling. Oh, like why like this doesn't make sense as like a crossover kind of fandom. And I'm just like,
Mhm.
I don't know why, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
It
it
just
was popular. That shit was like I have seen so many videos of people taking of the wrestling thing.
yeah.
Uh it was just very popular. And that blew my mind. And everyone was having a good time cuz I was laughing and having a good time. And I was like, "Oh, this is why people love wrestling cuz it's just a fucking good time." Um and then we had the game room. And we didn't have very many like games in the game room in the arcades.
Yeah.
However, the games we did have were fucking amazing.
Yeah, like
I
I
had
didn't
so
get a chance
much
to
fun
go
on them.
play them, but like one of them was something I'd never seen at any of the other arcades that I've been to, like
Was it
previous
the one?
Comic Cons.
Was it one that's like what was
Kind
it
of like
like?
this table thing.
And you're on one end and your opponent's on the other end.
Yeah, I never got to
Yes.
see any
I
actual
had
gameplay of
so
it.
much fun. I played that with my brother. I played that with each of my friends. Like I played that game a lot. And I, maybe because it you know, it targets
It's
my competitive
different.
spirit and it's different. Yeah. And it's
It is very
competitive.
different.
I had so much fun with that game. I cannot tell you. It
I
was just a
didn't
fun time.
I didn't get a chance to play Jubeat, and I'm a little sad about
Oh, I
that.
played Jubeat. I really played Jubeat. I love Jubeat, but you already knew that. I played another rhythm game. There were so many rhythm games that I've never seen before.
Hmm.
That holy shit, it was so hard. It was so fun but so hard. And I tried to do at least one play of each rhythm game,
Yeah.
but then the masters would show up and I would be like and it would just
And just embarrass the
own me.
shit out of you.
Yeah, yeah, because they would go crazy. There was a couple that was playing on. What was it? It wasn't. It was one of those like Dance Dance Revolution, but it wasn't Dance Dance Revolution. It's like those kind of types of
Okay.
games, right? With the things
Yeah.
on the floor. Um, and there was a couple, and I have to show you this video because it would blow your fucking mind. They
Put him
used the
put it
whole
on Twitter.
pad, huh?
Put it on Twitter
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do that. So they
so
used the whole
everyone can see
pad.
it.
Yeah, they used the whole pad, and you can hear us cheering them on. So I apologize, but we were all they had a crowd around them, and we were just cheering them on because they were so freaking talented. It's a minute and 40. Whoa, shit, my bad. It's a minute and 40 seconds. Yeah, let's do that. 1 second. All right, I posted it on Twitter. I just need you to see how they danced because it blew my mind so much. And they were so talented. So we sat and we watched them for a while because people who use their feet so quickly and it was insane. It was insane. And the dealer's room. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. The dealer's room and the artist alley. They
Yeah.
are. They have been the best out of all the years that I've been to Comic Con. This year was the best.
Ye-
You had more people, more dealers and everything. But the artists, oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear this. Those are keychains of Blathers and Celeste from
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Yes. And they are the cutest. I wish I could show you, but they are the cutest fucking things. I loved the dealer's room so much that I went there several times. I bought art. I bought pins. There was a Kurama pin. There was a Kurama pin. There was this artist who did like old classic anime. They had like Cardcaptor Sakura pins, Sailor Moon pins, Yu Yu Hakusho pins, like old classic from the 90s and early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
I bought the Kurama pin and it has Kurama with his rose whip. Oh my god. Oh, I was so happy. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a very big Kurama fan. He's my husbando. So I freaked out when I found that. So I got him too. And they didn't have Untamed cosplayers, but they had Untamed fan art.
They did.
They did. And it was beautiful. They had the plushies and everything.
Yep.
Jeez.
Licensed official plushies.
Licensed official plushies. Oh, you
Yep.
saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can someone... That's how you...
sent y'all the photos.
The what?
I sent the group chat photos of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But I saw... There was two, I think, that had Untamed fan art. Because one of them
Yes.
had the little plushies
One
and
had
everything.
stickers and one had
Yes.
prints.
The drawings.
Yes.
And they were so pretty. The drawings were... There you go. The artists they picked were amazing. 10 out of 10 to whoever picked those artists.
Mm-hmm.
Each booth was very different in terms of... I think it was just variety. And I spent more time in Artist Alley than I did in the actual dealer's room. Like where the dealers are and stuff.
I mean, there were some really cool dealers this year too.
We did have
there
cool
was-
dealers. We did have cool dealers. But I don't know. There's always something about Artist Alley I just love. And maybe it's because it's something unique in each table. You know what I mean? Oh, and there was this... sorry. I'm thinking past because I've been exploring. There was this table that had old classic video games, I think it was one of the only ones that had like the old classic video games. And there was a game that I really wanted. It was for the DS or something.
Yeah.
And I told myself, before you leave today, pick up the game. Get the game on Saturday, right? I was like, let's get the game. I didn't realize that dealer's room was closed at 7 because it was open later on Friday, I think. Yeah, and then on Saturday it was closed earlier. I didn't know it closed at 7, and I got there at like 7:30 or 7:20, and it was closed, and it broke my heart. And I cannot find this fucking game anywhere. It's like a mystery game, right? Anywhere. And I had it in my hands, and I kicked myself for not being able to purchase it. And that would be the reason. The only reason I would have gone back on Sunday was to pick up that fucking game.
Should have come back on Sunday.
I couldn't. I was tired. But I was so pissed. I kicked myself. I gotta find it again. And another convention. I just kicked myself for not getting it. I'm so dumb. But yeah, that was my experience. I had fun. And it was only 2 days. But I had so much fun. My goodness. I just missed the con scene. Sorry, I've been talking all this time. You can go.
You good?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited and happy I got to be a part of the scenes. But I'm gonna pass the mic off to you now.
I mean, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. I was excited for like the merch at the commie shop this year. They had some really cute
Mm-hmm.
stuff. The shirts were super cute. The
We got one of
designs for
those
the
too.
shirt were adorable. I love that
I
kind of like faded
classic.
look.
Oh yeah.
So like this softer kind of like wear on like the design and it's
Mm-hmm.
I like that look a lot. Um like they had acrylic standees and they were super adorable.
I bought
Like
those too.
absolutely. I want to know what staff member didn't.
Right, because they're so
Or
cool.
staff member adjacent didn't.
Right.
Um I'm surprised your husband didn't buy a set just for himself for
Just for
his
himself.
Comic-Con collection.
Yeah, no. I bought it for me and he knows it.
Yeah.
He knows I bought it for me. You can put it up here with me. Um,
Um let's see here. Um the rave was a blast. The concerts were a blast. I got to see a good portion of the Miku concert for
I didn't get a
once. I usually
chance.
don't.
Yeah.
Um season 12 I was helping a friend through a panic attack during the Miku like while
Mm-hmm.
the Miku concert was happening. And I think I was like having to like track down my husband season 11, make sure that he had food in his face at some point. Um
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really get a chance to see the Miku concert, but all the Vocaloids looked so good this year. Like I guess they like updated the programming for them.
Oh
They
shit.
looked
Yeah.
so clean.
Oh my
Like
god.
so clean.
I wish I could have been there. I love the Vocaloid concert. This is the first year that I missed it since I've been going, and I kick myself for that too. But that's okay. I can accept just missing one.
Oh no, guess you gotta come back next
Come back next
year.
year. I will come back all the time. I fucking love Comic Con. It's so chill. Can you know for it being season 13, you know, the unlucky number 13, we were pretty fucking lucky.
I
We were
mean,
really lucky.
ish, because 13 was supposed to be back in 2021 and that didn't happen.
Oh, that's true.
So ish,
Ish. But
ish.
when the con actually came, you know, I thought we had like it was a good run. Like there was nothing really bad that happened at the convention. I was like, that's we're very lucky. We're very very lucky that people didn't go cuckoo bananas. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but yeah, that was my it was fucking great. Y'all did great. Y'all worked really hard, and it showed for sure.
Yeah.
Are you proud of your
Good.
staff members?
Most of them.
Just most of them.
I'll tell you off stream, but yeah, most of them. Like a lot of them are like a lot of my co-staffers
Mm-hmm.
had their first year and
Oh yeah.
they had a blast. They had so much fun. And it's so good to see that like not only do congoers have fun, but like the staff members have fun as well.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad
So yeah,
everyone has fun,
it
and
was
I
so
can't wait for
glad.
next year. Oh,
Yeah.
what's the theme for next year again? For those who want to join.
Um, I they have the design contest for the Con Girls happening right now. You can check out the official website, comiccon.net, or the official Facebook page. I think it's like facebook.com/Comic-Con official or something. But
Mm-hmm.
the official Facebook page um has an announcement for the girls' designs, and I think reading through the descriptor, it's Darkness Rises.
Yes.
That Kosho won the deciding factor. It's always a deciding factor on what's going to happen. So Kosho won this year, and so it's going to be like darkness, like attempting to rule the world through darkness
I'm
with
so
the support of
excited to
Shio.
see. Yeah.
Kumo!
I was about to say Kumo's here. Hi, Kumo. Season
Hi,
14, Darkness Rises.
Daniel. Darkness
Um,
rises.
Hoping for
So
tea.
it's.
Kumo, you missed out. We're
I
about
mean,
to wrap
Kumo
up.
Kumo came and talked with me for a while, so
That's
he got
true.
some tea.
We
He got
talked
some
we
tea.
talked about you, Kumo, and how you got to see Abby, but not me, because I missed out apparently. But you were there the
Mm,
whole fucking weekend, and I didn't even
mm,
see you. Mm. Mm.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
That's on you, girl. That's on
Yeah, that
you.
is on me. But if you saw a Chell cosplayer wandering around, that was me. It was nice to meet you. But that was only on Friday I did that. But I'm sad I missed seeing you.
Eh,
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. But anyway, do you want to go ahead and wrap up?
Yeah, I think might be getting a migraine.
Oh no. All right, well then tell
I
me
don't
who
know
you are.
why. We already had storms.
Ugh.
Side-eyeing the weather, Alabama
Oh
weather.
yeah, we had tornadoes and stuff this week. What a very
Yeah,
exciting week for us all.
it got very close
I know.
to both of us, really.
It landed in my town. Yeah, there was a
It
tornado that landed
went
on my
just
town.
south of Tuscaloosa.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Well, I'm
like
glad
it
you're
was,
safe.
yeah, like ooh, that was exciting.
Yeah, it was.
But not as exciting as Comic Con.
Yeah, Comic Con was the shit. It's always gonna be the shit. It's all just amazing.
But yeah,
But yes, who are you?
I'm at Mickey Ree. You can find me on Twitter and here and kicking Ricey's ass at Splatoon when she decides to start streaming again.
That's gonna be in March. I'm just
Yeah.
taking a month break. But there I am.
Eh.
I'm a bowl of ricey. Yeah,
Who the hell are
right
you?
there. I put it on the chat. I'm a bowl
Okay,
of
but who
ricey.
are you? What'd you do?
I did
Sus.
nothing. I'm a streamer, but not in this
Mm.
month. I'm a streamer, but just not
Suspicious.
today. Not this month. Next month I'll be a streamer again. What else? Oh, and cosplayer. I was talking about cosplay this whole time. You can
Mm.
find me on Bessel's Cosplay. I will be
Oh,
posting
spell
more
that out for
cosplays.
people.
Oh, right.
Spell that out.
There you go. On Instagram. You can find me on Instagram on Bessel's Cosplay. Or TikTok with the same name, Bessel's Cosplay. And I do hope to
Ricey
be...
left me unattended for too long on TikTok
Oh, yeah,
and
I did.
had regrets about that.
I do want to do a stream one day where we just share our favorite TikToks.
Not sure how we were gonna be able to do that, but okay.
I got skills.
Like the streaming and the screen capturing. I don't know how to do that, but I'm
Yeah,
not opposed to it.
I can figure it. That's gonna be far in the future though. That would be a good thing to do one day. But yes, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, and where can you find us?
Us, you can find
Us.
us at What's Your Opin 10 on Twitter and here every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Time.
There you go.
Oh,
That is
you
us.
got it.
Yeah, that's us on Twitter, and you can find us
Yeah.
here on Sundays. But are we gonna move it to Saturday soon?
I mean, when you moved, we could have moved it to Saturdays, but I mean, like, I guess we need to like sit down and discuss that not on stream
That's
and
true.
not on sign out
That's true.
on if we're
Also
gonna
true.
keep it.
I kind of like the
And we could,
schedule, but yeah, we'll talk about that on stream.
I
But
mean, we could
yes.
always do a poll if people want us to move back to the
Oh,
Saturday time, or if they want to keep
that's a good idea.
and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
use our Twitter
Yeah,
that we never
yeah.
use.
Hey, I posted a video today. That's more than we usually do.
I did the announcement.
That's true. But
I had to
go ahead.
I had to do the reminder announcement last week that we weren't going to be streaming because of Comic Con.
I slept in. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me. That's on me. I hope everyone has a good week. I hope everyone stays safe. I
Yeah.
hope no more tornadoes are happening or anything. Please stay safe out
Yeah.
there. The weather is cuckoo bananas.
Welcome to the South and global
Yes.
warming. Yup.
I hope everyone's good though. And you have
Yeah.
a fantastic week. We'll see you again
Yeah.
on Sunday, correct? With a
Mm.
brand new topic. I feel like we have a lot to catch up on because we've been gone for like 2 weeks. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what we'll do.
Okay.
Hmm. I hope
Yeah.
everyone has a good one, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.